guys, how y'all doing? I hope everything is going well. Everything is well with me. I came on today. Yeah, y'all did my headphones, y'all. Ooh, child. So neighbor. My hair is so thick, y'all. Can y'all please tell me what the hell to use for this hair so it won't be so look dry? I don't know. Anyway, hope everything is going well for y'all. So today I wanted to talk to you about I have a podcast. Whether you know it or not, I don't know if I told y'all. My name is Shorty Love on my podcast. I would like to give you a sneak peek into my podcast. I tell stories about me, about other type of events that happen, other stories that happen. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of one of my stories. Okay, here we go. Viewer discretion is advised. If y'all don't like to talk about or hear about sexual assault or I say violence, y'all can click off and I'll see y'all in another video. My people, I see you in another video. It's okay. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek and to my Shorty Love podcast. I think it's only fair. Y'all my family. And I'm gonna talk to y'all. Okay. When I was in my 30s, I worked all the time. I worked in schools and I did everything, y'all. I did everything. So anyway, my son's father worked for someone, and I was like, I like doing it too, but I don't know what happened with my son's father and my children's father and divorce, right? So anyway, I went to get a job at that place. I didn't tell my son's father. I'm not gonna say baby daddy because he's not my baby daddy. He's my children's father. So they was like, "You're hired." It was weird. So now, when they told me I was hired, they was like, "Well, you're not gonna work here. I'm gonna tell y'all where it's at." Okay? Remember downtown Brooklyn? Think y'all, because most of my audience is above age. How y'all doing? We grown folks here. We grown, right? We grown. So, back in the day, remember Albee Square Mall? Just think of Albee Square Mall. It's still there. So, you don't have to think that much. Albee Square Mall, downtown Brooklyn. Across the street used to be McCory's. Y'all remember McCory's? In the back of McCory's, they had like a soda shop where you could buy hamburgers, french fries, sundae, whatever. That place was huge back in the day. So anyway, in the back of that, they had a pet shop, right? So now, because he used to bring myself all kinds of animals home, I'll be like, listen, man, let me tell y'all real quick. I'm gonna get back to that. So anyway, he had bought my son a freaking snake, right? I already had a big ass snake. Sorry, I had a big snake in my house. It was a huge thing, and I did not like that because he used to have to feed them, things you go like that. So anyway, I was like, okay, you're doing too much. So he said, well, let me get him his personal snake. So I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? You bring so many animals in here, and I don't like them. So first, my son had a bunny, y'all. Then he had a frog that sucker was about this big. He had all kinds of stuff, y'all. Anyway, let's get back to this. So I got hired, and the boss must have told the young lady that worked in McCory's to tell me. So she was like, "Yeah, you got the job," because she was like, she was Bayesian. I don't know if y'all know Bayesian people, because everybody know Bayesian. She was Bayesian, but she was darker than me. She was Bayesian. All them work for him is all um, foreigners. I was the only, well, my son, father, and me basically was the only black man, really, like, American. So they was like, I know it's taking me a long time, y'all here with me. Yeah. So he was like, "You're not gonna work at that store. I'm gonna need you in Bay Ridge." Where the hell, Bay Ridge? I ain't never been to damn Bay Ridge, right? So anyway, I got there. So I get into this store. It's a bunch of Caucasian people acting a fool, and it was another guy. He was, I think he was West Indian, and it was a Chinese. He had a Chinese guy there, and the place was a mess. And I got OCD, so when I came in, from my experience, I'm experienced with money. You hear me? So now they was like, "Oh, how you let her just get on the cashier?" Like, because we've been here all these years or whatever. Like, I don't know how long they've been there. I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Because I ain't doing none of that other stuff, right? So, anyway. I said to my boss, "Why is these all, like, it's a pet shop, y'all. Nobody came in this pet shop. Like, for real. Nobody, no, I'm sorry, y'all. Nobody came in this pet shop." And I was like, "Of course not. The place is a hot, dirty ass mess. Like, no." So now I'm like, "Yo, we can clean this off." So my boss was like, so now I got everybody else in there cleaning. They did not like that. So now I was like, "You don't like this? Get the one hell out of here." Okay, anyway. So I actually became the manager at that time. At that moment, he really put me as the manager, right? Because I got that. I ain't scared of you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push you. So anyway, so now we cleaning up. Things are getting snappy pappy. Everything was going. I wanted this clean, order this here. So these people were like, no, we ain't doing this. So bye bye. Anyway, but they was very racist over there. I got so much stuff that was so racist to me. But anyway, we're gonna get back to the story. So anyway, I'm the manager. We don't have no workers now, but we did keep one guy, West Indian guy. Very nice guy. He stayed, and the Chinese guy, he stayed, but he didn't like me, so he really wanted to leave. So bye bye. Anyway, so now he was like, "You're gonna be in charge of the orders," and I'm like, "Okay, no problem." So now the store was amazing. People was coming and going, "What did you do? This been like this for years. What the?" Now people is really coming in here. So now, I'm like I said, I'm black, and they used to this here. So I had went home one day. Let me just tell you this. I was going home one day, and it was a little Caucasian woman with a shopping cart, and she rammed it into me, and I was like, "Man, stop! Please stop." So she kept doing it, right? She said, "Get out of here, ninja." So I was like, okay. So anyway, this man came by, Caucasian, and he was like, "What are you doing? Cut it out, whatever." I was like, "Thank you," because I can't hit this lady. I was gonna smack y'all just one time, pat, cut it out. So, but if I'd have papped her, I'd have been dead because I mean they rich. So anyway, long story short. So now I'm working at a store. I hire new people. I hire. So when I hired the new people, everything was going well. So I'm ordering stuff for the store, like $500,000, stuff like that. You have to. Hey, you want this to work? Let's do this. So I'm ordering, and I'm the only one that know how to work the machine. The cashier, he don't know how to work it, my boss, and he didn't know how to work the labels. Everything that I ordered has to have a label, like for real, y'all. So now I'm in there, everything popping off. We got people from coming from. Listen, y'all, and I ain't trying to boast or nothing. I was in the daily news on the rag. You hear me? On the every every week I was in the paper. Okay, so people calling up, yo, we speak to me because my name is in the paper. So they was like, yo, I want to get the tanks. We sell fish tank. We sell coral. We sell exotic fish, saltwater fish, all kinds of stuff. What's in the back? We had birds. We had birds. We had whatever fish I had. We had it, but we had more. So anyway, one day I was bored. Because the store is immaculate. Okay, and I used to tell my boss, like for real, he was a heavy set Jewish guy, and he stinked. Let me make y'all laugh real quick. He said, "You doing a good job." He pat me right here, y'all, and he said, "You're doing a good job," and I was like, "Thank you." So anyway, bye, get out. He's not allowed to stay in the store. That's my rules. And he can't smoke in the store because he has a big stupid cigar and stuff about this big, this fat, whatever. I don't know what the hell it was. I said, you cannot smoke in here. This is his store. He owned this store, but hey, I'm in this store now. Hey. So look. So now he only can stay in there a few minutes. He got to leave. So he got like people that know him, and they want to come sit in the store, sit in the chair, and they, while people come in and buy stuff, they sitting there with the cigar. So I had spoke to him about it. I said, listen, man, and the guy that he used to be with, he smelled like, it's not his fault because I think he was a diabetic, so his legs was open, so it smelled like dead. So I was like, please, they can't sit in here. I told my boss, y'all gotta go find a place to sit. Bring him upstairs, because he lived upstairs. Bring him upstairs. I don't know, go sit on the curb or something, but this can't work. So anyway, they got upset with me because he went back and told me, ain't that something? So now they got attitude with me. Why you letting this black girl to do this to your store? Da, da, da. So now I got people coming in, and I'm new, I'm black. So they would come in and say, well, on my tab, I'm gonna go get two saltwater fish or whatever. I said, no, I don't know you. And he'd be like, what do you mean you don't know me? He said, I had a tab here for years. That's nice, but I don't know you. You don't have a tab with me. So now they like, what? I'm like, yeah. So they cussed me out. I could hear the words going out the door. So they went and told my boss, like, yo, you better check her because she ain't. And he was like, listen, man, you don't have an account with her. You have it with me. So she did the right thing. I can't give you something that I don't know you, bro. Like, and I just told you no. Okay, bye. So anyway, I'm gonna get to the good part, y'all. One day I was in the store and I was bored. I said that before. And I love turtles. And I had took a fish tank and I started cutting. I had a glass cutter. I started cutting, the glass up to make the fish, the turtle, he could climb on top of that. And I made little things like a pond or whatever, and I cut the front of the glass, both of them out to where I put little screws right there to where it's like you can open it like this, right? So I had put it in where my display was at, I put it there. So my boss came down and he was like, "What the hell is that? Where you get that from?" So I said, "I made that." And he was like, "What? What? Wait, what? You made that?" So I said, "Yeah, I made it." He said, "How'd you make it?" I said, "I cut the glass." He said, "You did what?" "You cut glass." "Yeah, I'm a glazer." Bam. Popping. I should leave y'all right here for part 2. I'm gonna leave this right here. I just told my boss that I cut glass. If y'all want me to continue this story, because I don't trust y'all, I'm gonna come right back on here. Even if one of y'all just comment on it back on in the box, a comment saying, "Tell us the rest of the story." I'll do it. Alright, y'all. Peace. I cut glass. Peace. I love y'all. Please take care of each other. Okay? I want y'all to do that because it is so crazy out here, y'all. Like I told y'all, I don't know if y'all had a hug today. Well, I'm giving you a hug. Y'all can hug me, please. I need one. And I'm gonna leave. Peace and love. Hit that like button and subscribe. Don't forget, if you want me to continue this story, let me know. Alright, y'all. Here's my pen.